You are now tuned in
to Respect the DJ's podcast.
Welcome once again to the most incredible DJ podcast, Respect the DJ podcast. I'm your host, DJ Junebug, alongside DJ Career.
Let's go.
Today's guest, he made it on time. Well, he's Dominican, I think, right?
No, I'm Guyanese.
Guyanese. Okay.
GT Master. My wife's Guyanese. So we'll get into that.
He's at Dominican time, though.
He's an honorary Dominican. Yeah, well, I said he hang out with a lot of Dominicans, but anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Today's guest, leading the feature at New York legendary Hot 97. As a driving force behind the turntables of Hot 97, he's not only set the airways on blaze with his dynamic sets, but also serving as a taste maker, shaping the sound of the urban music. He continues to raise the bars and certifies the status of a powerhouse in the world of hip-hop and beyond. The one and only heavy hitter, DJ Stylez.
Wow, thank you, man. Thank you.
Welcome, man. We wind myself a little bit on that.
I like that.
We sell those now.
We saw those intros. Yeah.
Welcome, New York. Thanks for coming, man. We've been trying to get you here for a minute.
Yeah, thank you,
I'm glad
man.
you made it, man.
I'm glad we got to make it happen.
Yes. He's here.
He made it.
He made it.
Even though they had him out all night, he made it.
All night. He might go home in the morning. He went to his after party.
He went to the afties. You went to the afties?
Kinda, sorta.
He went to the first after, not the after.
Right.
Oh, he didn't get
So the feet were not that dirty yet.
Not yet. It was still dark when he left.
I ain't come here to sleep, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what
Nah,
it's
we're
about.
We're working.
We're the only city that don't sleep. Only New York does that, but Orlando does that too.
Right.
We got so many after parties here now, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's the
shit.
All because of COVID.
Yep.
Right.
They all came
because
down.
of COVID. They all came down. Yeah, that's
Get
what's
this
up.
shit started.
So all right. So even though you Guyanese, we know now we clear that up. You GT, right?
Right.
You're not Trini, but either way, I gotta ask. That's a whole big argument. Trust me. My wife's Guyanese. I understand it. I know it. But either way, you like soca music, right?
Yes.
Marshall or Kess?
Damn.
Come on, you gotta pick
I'm
one.
gonna have to say Marshall.
Marshall, I gotta go with Marshall.
I
Been
gotta
doing it
go
longer.
with-
Been doing it longer.
Yeah, that's why. You know what I'm saying?
Longer. All right, that's what we clear that up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We'll get to other Guyanese questions. All right, I got another one for you. Hey, Roti or Dalpuri?
Dalpuri.
Really?
Yeah.
That's shocking.
I have to go with that. Yeah. I like Dalpuri. I like Roti too, but I think
Bust
it's
a shot?
Bust a shot, yeah.
We could be here all day, but anyway.
We could be here all day.
I'm Puerto
You
Rican,
know
my
what?
wife Guyanese, but
My wife's Puerto Rican.
That's what's up.
He switched.
We switch, yeah. Hey, we all the same. We Caribbean. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We come from the same tribe, but let's kick this off. So, how'd you get your DJ name?
I was in college when I started DJing.
Okay. What college you go to?
Pace University.
Okay.
And
Brooklyn.
No, I went to one upstate New York in Pleasantville,
It's
New
part
York.
of it?
Yeah, it's part of the same thing.
Same chapter. Okay.
So, me and my boys was chilling in the studio. We're trying to figure out a name for me.
Okay.
And then back then, I used to always have like fly gear and shit like that.
Right.
And so they was like, "What about like just Stylez? Like you always got the new style shit." So I'm like, "All right, cool. Fuck
It works. And that's it.
Yeah.
That was your first and only DJ name?
Yep.
Man, some people. Yeah.
It's real quick.
Yeah, some people, I went through like 3 names and shit like that, but a lot of people lately that we've been interviewing, they're like, oh, this is my first name, it's my last name, you know what I mean? So, stuck with it. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were just chilling and drinking and shit and trying to figure it out. And I was like, fuck it, let's try it. And then, because at first they said Young E. And I was like, I'm not going to be young forever.
Right.
What happens when I get old?
Right.
It's like the littles.
Right.
Little vicious, little,
Little something.
Right.
Like,
Little.
Jeezy ain't young Jeezy no
Right.
more. It's
Exactly.
Jeezy now.
Jeezy,
yeah.
So, makes sense.
So I
Can't
was
call him
like,
old Jeezy.
yeah.
so I was just like, yeah, let's try it, and it worked. You know,
That's what's up. What year did you start DJing?
I started taking it serious in 2000. I would say like 2008. I started taking it really serious. I always knew I wanted to do something in music, but I didn't know what.
Mm-hmm.
And then shout out to my boys, DJ Express. He's the one that really taught me how to DJ. Because I was at Pace, and my roommate and I, Kev, we kind of knew a lot of people on campus, and like one of our advisors on at the college was like, "Hey, there's a radio station here." Nobody knew about the radio station.
Wow.
and they had all the newest at the time DJ equipment there. Like nobody, it was just collecting dust. They was about to shut it down.
Wow.
So they were like, "Do you guys want to take it over and make something of it? Try to make something of it." And we were like, "Yeah, fuck it, why not?"
Yeah.
And it was like back then, like Facebook was only for college students and shit like
Right,
that.
right.
So we were able. It was like, look, we won't promote it on the Pace website because y'all probably gonna be cursing and shit. So I was like, "You're absolutely right."
It's crazy, not to cut you off, but it's crazy how you can curse on the college station,
Right.
but on regular
Regular,
FM
right.
terrestrial radio to an
can't.
extent.
Because it was internet based. So
Okay.
the FCC, they don't really regulate.
What goes on the internet?
Right.
Okay.
It's only like on the airwaves. It's like mad laws and shit to it, but they don't really regulate that shit. So we just tried it, and we had the DJ equipment there, so I didn't even have to cop my own equipment.
Right.
It was there, so I called up Express. He's a childhood friend of mine, my brother, and he was like, "Yo, I got you." He drove up to the school, showed me how to connect everything, and then he was like, "The number one thing I need you to focus on is blending."
Right.
And I was like, "Why?" Like whatever.
start, right, to
I was
start,
like,
yeah.
all right. But then as I grew and started doing parties and shit like that, I was like, blending is probably one of the most important things of DJing. Like
Right.
if you're controlling the crowd, you know
Yep.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So I never forget, he always told me, he was like, you want to make it sound like one big song.
Exactly.
No horse patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always kept that in the back of my mind whenever I'm DJing.
Right.
But yeah, he showed me and he was like, all right, he showed me the basics and he was like, now you just got to practice on your own. And I just started practicing and the shit popped off.
How long were you doing that college radio for?
I did it for 3 years in college. Yeah.
Did it take off? Did it bring life to the?
Yeah. So the radio station became I fell off. I don't know where it's at right now, but I do want to go back to school and visit
Right.
and try to help them out.
Right.
But yeah, we was shocked that shit took off.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my roommate Kev was telling me, I don't know if it was Kev, it might have been Chris. Somebody told me that they went to a library and like we had a show at a certain time, like at 9 p.m. And everybody in the library put on their headphones like at 9 p.m. and just started tuning in.
listening. That's what's
And then
up.
you could tell that they were listening because they would laugh at the same time and shit
Okay.
like that, which was dope, like to hear. And then also we had phone lines, so we had people calling in from like other colleges, like from Albany, from Buffalo,
Dope.
like airing shit out. But our shit was gossipy. It was funny, but
It was college material. It was stuff,
yeah.
so that's why they could relate to it.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it popped off, and we were surprised. And then I started doing like parties on campus and off campus at local bars and shit like that. And then that shit took off, and people that I went to college with still rock with me.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So, shouts to them.
Yeah, definitely. Sean, out to give you a chance on the radio station about to close down.
Right.
Yeah, you took a chance. And
Yeah,
it
took a
worked
chance. I
out.
was like,
You never know.
yeah.
And sometimes I was just handed to you, and you was in the right place at the right time.
Right.
You could have said no. Then what?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing would have came from it. Maybe. You know,
Right.
you took the challenge on, and it worked out. That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
So salute to that. So I guess he was the one that mentored you.
Yeah.
When Express. Is
Yep. Yep.
Is he still DJing? Is he still active? Or?
Yeah, he doesn't DJ as much. He moved out here. He's out here now.
Okay.
But he does DJ still time to time out here.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Did you ever DJ with any vinyl or anything like that?
Well, when I first started, it was on 1200s. They had 1200s at the college radio station.
Okay.
But I had the Serato vinyl.
Right.
But then as I grew, and I wanted to learn how to DJ with
Okay.
regular vinyl.
That's what's up.
I always want I was like, this is sorry, let me turn this on. I was like, this is how you DJ. Like, if anything I do, I want to do it to the fullest extent.
Right.
So I want to know the ins and outs. So
Right.
I made it my duty to learn how to DJ with vinyl.
Okay.
And then, I did the Serato shit.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You started from the basics first.
Right.
Right. Get the feel of the vinyl.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling.
Right. And then when I started going to clubs and shit and bars, they had like the CDJs, and I was uncomfortable
Then you
with
had
the
to learn
CDJs.
that, yeah.
Then I had to learn that. It's a completely different feeling.
Yep.
But now it's like one and one. It's like the same thing to me now because it's been doing it for so long with.
Right.
So, but I think it's important for DJs to learn on vinyl because once you learn on vinyl, I feel like it's easier to adapt to like all the different kind of equipment that you have now.
Yeah, I think too with vinyl, sometimes if it sways the BPM.
Right.
So if you can mix with vinyl, But once you get a controller, the shit is locked in already.
Yeah.
You could turn around and talk, and the shit still be mixed.
Yeah, it's easy, yeah.
You can have a whole conversation mid-blend, you know what I mean?
One of my boys just told me about the sync button. I didn't even know about
That
the
it
sync
existed?
button. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people use the sync button. That
And
shit.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's that. You never off beat then.
Right.
It's just straight on beat. And you don't, if you're a DJ, you don't need the sync button.
Right.
BPMs, everything is there.
Yeah, it's right in front of you. Why do you need that?
Yeah, but a lot of people,
Just lazy.
yeah, that's all it is.
We know what your background is. What's the music playing in your house during that time?
When I was
Growing
a
up.
kid.
Yeah, growing up.
So my mom played a lot of Motown, disco,
Okay.
soca, calypso. My pops loved Bob Marley. A lot of dancehall, especially like at family parties and shit like that. So it was a mix.
Right.
It wasn't much hip hop, but me and my sister would always listen to Hot 97
Hot 97.
already. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually used to have like the cassettes where we record. We used to record DJ Enough, and Bobby Connors and Java.
Okay.
And we used to be like, yo, this is a Hot 97 mixtape. Go to school, be like, yo, y'all want to cop a Hot 97 mixtape?
Selling
He was
mixes.
bootlegging shit.
Yeah.
The radio mixes. Did you sell any?
Yeah.
Damn. Hey,
And now I'm
It
cool
is
with
what it
them.
is.
And
Yeah,
I
you
told
told
them,
them. You told them.
I told them, they said I owe them money. I was like, fuck out of here.
it was an open market. You know what I mean? It was free to record.
Right.
Shit.
Shit's crazy. Do you practice now?
Yeah.
Daily, weekly,
I would say weekly.
weekly?
Yeah. I try to get it in daily. For a while, I stopped practicing, and then I felt like I was just getting lazy.
Declining, yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, you know what? Let me practice my sets. And then, sometimes you just have these ideas, and I just go downstairs to my studio and I try it out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes as a DJ, you be like, yo, you just sitting there thinking like, yo, this shit might sound good with this. And
Right.
I just go downstairs and try it out.
And
Right.
some DJs say they practice in the club.
In the club. I do.
I mean, sometimes if the club is dead, you do have a practice set there
Yeah,
too.
you could do
Right.
go
You know
try
what I'm
some
saying?
shit.
Right,
Yeah.
So what was the first set equipment you had at home compared to now?
Now I have a lot of equipment at home. But my first set of equipment was 1200s and the Rain 56.
56?
I think so.
56, 57, one of those.
Yeah,
okay.
one of those. Yeah. And now I have the S9. I love the S9 mixer.
That's 9 mixer.
And I still have the 1200s. I have the Pioneer PLX, I think 1000.
Okay.
And I have a controller.
What's your preferred
CDJs.
equipment to have in the club for you? If you don't have to carry nothing, if it's
Nowadays, I would say some CDJs.
CDJs?
Yeah. I like them better than a controller. I feel like a lot of times the controllers, there's drinks spilled on them. There's all types of shit that just be fucked up with
Yeah.
them. So I'd rather
People
just
disrespect the equipment.
Right. Yeah. And I think the problem is, I think out here in Florida, they care more about the production and shit in the club. I think in New York, especially like Uptown, I love Uptown, but there's always something wrong with the fucking equipment.
Right.
And nobody ever wants to fix it.
Yeah. Nobody takes accountability for the shit.
Right.
I think DJing up there has prepared me to deal with any type of equipment.
Yeah, it's buttons missing and shit.
Right. Knobs missing, button missing.
Yeah.
Right.
Crossfader don't work. You got to use the the volume. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of clubs nowadays don't really care. A lot do, but a lot don't care about the DJ and the equipment.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the I'm trying to find the right word, but it's just not there. Like they're like, you'll get through it. Don't worry about it.
Right.
You know
Have
what
you
I'm saying?
DJ yet at Big Ben's spot?
At Code?
Yeah, Code.
Yeah.
How's the equipment there?
Great.
Yeah, because
Production is
we
great.
told,
We
we
interviewed
told
him.
him. We
Yeah.
interviewed him. We told him.
We told
you
him.
better have the best shit and the best sound.
And Lobo's one of the
Lobo
owners
too,
too.
right, yeah,
Yeah,
Lobo too,
so
yeah.
Lobo make sure they
Yeah.
make sure that they shit. Shouts to Ben and Lobo, man, 2 goats.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, we make sure we told Benny this and you open the club because I hate fucking going to a club and it's bullshit equipment there.
Right. But the production in there too is fire.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, it looks like
the
it looks
LED
beautiful,
screens,
yeah.
the
Yeah,
lighting.
he said that they were going to
Going
go
all
all
out.
in
Right.
with that shit.
Yeah,
so
they definitely did. I love Code.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Salute to Ben and Lobo on that.
Right. What do you think is more important, DJ or the promoter?
All right. I think they're equally important.
Okay.
Because, need the promoter to bring people, right? But nowadays, promoters lean on DJs to bring people too.
Right. We experienced that already.
Right. Which I understand. I get it. But the DJ is very important because they control the party. They control the crowd.
Right.
And I think the problem today is a lot of DJs who are opening or doing the mid set, everybody wants to be the star.
That's the problem.
And I get it. Everybody wants to be the star. But you're playing the same shit that you know the closing DJ is going to play and that what the crowd wants to hear. Right? There's so much music out there.
Yeah.
If you know your music, you could find a way to build up that crowd.
Absolutely.
You don't need to play the hits.
Right.
Yeah.
Even the hits are not hits no more.
Right. And I think that's what hurts the DJ sometimes. And I think that's why promoters sometimes think they're more important than the DJ because they're like, oh, we got anybody to play the fucking music.
Yeah, because like you said, nobody's being creative.
Right.
And we've had this conversation before that it's not easy to open or play mid.
No.
If you're a good DJ, because you should care that I know, so and so's he's going to close out the night. I can't play the bangers.
Right.
But there's umpteen years of music of bangers that you could dig for and people still relate to and stay and wait.
I remember one time I was opening up for Camilo at a spot called Playroom. And Camilo never comes early. He's always fucking late.
He shows up, when it's time for him to get on. Yeah.
So he I was like, that night, I was like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna play the new shit. He gonna play the new shit. It's whatever. I get on. I start playing some new shit. He walks in mad early, an hour and a half early. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
You never come at this time.
So then I started playing old shit. And the crowd was rocking to the old shit. And I was like, and he was like, yo, get off. I'm getting off.
Oh, because you had them hype already. Yeah, you already had them.
Nowadays, with the music being such, short lifespan, does it matter if it's an open DJ, closing or mid DJ? Because that was hot before, it's still hot now, compared to the stuff that's hot.
Yeah,
that's hot for
right.
a month, 30 days.
I would say early out, you're gonna play something light because there's not gonna be many people there. But then mid, I would play the older bangers,
right?
Because in the closing, DJ is gonna play the new shit, which is only like, the
1
sexy,
minute long.
the sexy
Right.
red shit and the shit like that. But each song is only like a minute and a half.
Right.
Yeah.
But back to like that question, the promoter or the DJ. Fuck that. The DJ is more important.
Exactly.
Sorry, Sharpie.
Nah.
Sharpie, my man.
I think everybody has a role to play and they play it right.
Right.
It all work. I never look at a promoter and be like, man, I'm more important than you.
Right.
Or, I hold more value than you.
Especially if they work with you.
Right. It's like if we all play our role properly, everybody makes money. We need each other to progress.
So I got another question to bounce off that. June's gonna laugh at this one, but do you think the promoter should expect the DJ to make the flyer too?
No. The fuck is a promoter?
People out here expect that shit from us.
For real?
Fuck you, we ain't doing it.
To make the flyer?
To make a flyer too.
I mean, I could make a flyer,
But I got a point though. You can make it or not.
Yeah.
You ain't the promoter.
Yeah, it's like what
do you need the promoter for?
Right.
Is the promoter gonna DJ for you?
I might as well throw my own party.
Is the promoter gonna DJ? No.
No. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I never heard that. I never had a promoter tell me to make my own flyer.
We have them out here. Fuck them.
Facts. That's a new question we added into the podcast.
We actually. What made you fall in love with DJing?
I think it was the first party I did. It was an after party for a concert that we had at college at Pace University, and when I saw like how I was controlling the crowd and everybody was just partying and vibing, I was like, shit, like you got like a natural high from that, and I was like, yo, this is what I want to do. Like it was just a good feeling.
Right. Was that the first time you stepped out of the
radio station? Yeah, to do a party. Yeah, that was my first time, and I was nervous as shit, and I was scared, but the shit worked out. Yeah.
Is DJ now your only career?
No, it's not.
Okay.
So I'm into real estate, and I also have a marketing agency.
That's what's up.
Right.
Yeah.
You with Envy too with the real estate?
No.
I had to throw it in there.
Why you had to do that? Yo? Shout to Envy. Yo.
Shout to Envy.
Man.
You said I throw it in there. You know what I'm saying?
No, not that. Yeah, no.
God, throw it in there.
Yo, shout to Envy. Salute to you, man.
No, definitely should have done
Sometimes you get caught up in some bullshit. You don't know about it. You know what I'm saying?
We get caught in the bush all the time.
Every week.
Like the promoter, like the promoter who wants us to make fucking flyers.
Right, every week we get caught up in some bullshit. We don't even see it coming. Hey, yo.
So who co-signed you to become a heavy hitter?
There was a few people.
Tell us the story from the beginning, how it started.
Beginning how it started.
Okay, so I used to intern for Cypher Sounds.
Don't get gassed.
Yes.
So Cypher mentored me and taught me the game, and he told me, he was like, "Yo, you're gonna get cool with Enough, and you're gonna get cool with Ebro." And he was like, "And then you're gonna become a heavy hitter."
So let's go. How'd you meet Cypher Sounds though?
So I started interning at Hot 97. I had applied like for an internship, and they never called me back.
It sounds like Wonder's story.
Yeah, it's one of, yeah.
So they never called me back, and I was like, man. And then I was in college. I mean, I just graduated from college, and I was doing some bullshit job like selling
Just
laundry,
miserable.
laundry equipment to condos and shit.
Okay.
It was trash. And then my boy called me. I was probably there for like a month. One of my boys called me. He was like, "Yo, I got tickets for a Yankee game. Pull up." I was like, "Bro, I'm at work." He was like, "Quit. You hate that shit anyway."
That's some real New York shit right there.
Shout out to my man TJ.
That's some real New York shit right there. Fuck that shit.
He said, get the coins first, get the quarters out first.
Right. And I was like, you know what?
Man, fuck this
Fuck
shit.
this shit.
Yo.
And then I went. The boss wasn't there, but the secretary was there. And I told her, I was like, "Hey, I just got called with the opportunity, so I got to step out. Do I put my 2 weeks in or what?" She was like, "Just leave before you get stuck like the rest of us." Yo, when she said that shit, I was like, "Oh shit, we gotta
It's
go."
my time to go.
And she paid me out for the rest of the month, and I just
That was
left.
nice of her. I was like, yeah.
And then I went to the Yankee game. Yeah, so went to the Yankee game, and one of our boys worked at Yankee Stadium too.
Okay.
So now we getting free drinks and food. We getting lit. I get home, and wifey's like, "What the fuck are you gonna do for money right now?" And I was like, "I'm a DJ. Fuck it." And then I was still DJing, but the bookings weren't crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was still doing college parties here and there. And then a few clubs, but nothing crazy. And she was like, "All right, I know you'll figure it out."
That's a ride or die right there.
Right. And then I got called from Hot 97 for the internship. But you have to be in school for the internship, and I just graduated. So I had one of my mans that worked at Pace make a fake letter saying that I owed credits.
He lied just like he lied like Infrared did.
Like Infrared did, yeah. Damn.
So then I had that. He gave me the letter with the Pace letterhead, and I kept it a buck. It was Ebro's assistant at the time, and I kept it a buck. I was like, "Yo, this is what it is." And she was like, "Don't worry about it. I got you." So it was like interviews, like with group interviews, and the people that were there didn't know anything about the Hot 97 DJs, and I'm like, the fuck is going? Why do y'all even want to be here?
Yeah,
Right.
It's just to fill a class or a credit. For
Right.
Them. Yeah.
And I was like, nah.
And it's crazy that people like that get the opportunity, but somebody that cares about
And knows it.
Right.
and knows it doesn't get the
it.
shot. But yeah,
And I
like
get, I was a big fan, you know what I'm saying? And I knew everything. And then at first they were going to put me with Angie to intern for Angie, but I really wanted to do the morning show.
Okay.
I didn't care about how early it was.
Right.
I wanted to be around Cypher and Rosenberg.
Right.
And I got the internship, and then Cypher remembered me from doing a college party. He was like, "You a DJ, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Get in the booth and start DJing right now." And I was like, "What?"
Well,
I was like, "So you just want me to go in?" I was like, "What do you want me to do?" He was like, "DJ, let me see if you could DJ." So I was like, "All right, fuck it." So I started DJing, and then he was like, "All right, you all right."
now are you live or no?
No, I
Oh,
wasn't
he
on
was on
air.
air.
He
He
was
was on
like,
air.
yeah, I wasn't on air. So he was like, "You all right?" He was like, "You want to get down with the team? You gonna carry my crates?" And I started laughing. I'm like, "I'll carry your book bag. Ain't no crates no more." So then he started laughing, but Big Dennis was there at the time. He was doing middays. And Dennis was like, "Yo, Syph, he think he a funny nigga. Tell him you the only funny nigga
Around here.
so then Syph was like, "You right." He was like, "Go in my lockers." We had lockers there at the time at the station. He had 2 crates in there with like the heavy cases and shit.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, take them shits to my car." I'm like, "Fuck." So I grabbed them shits and I take them downstairs and I get to the car and his assistant's driving the cars in front of the station. I put it in the trunk. She was like, "Yo, I'm so sorry." I was like, "What happened?" She was like, Syph just called me. He said to bring them shits back upstairs.
Sound about right.
Some big ass lockers though. Shit.
Right.
Fucking
Facts.
And I was like, damn. And that was the start of it. But then eventually, one time he couldn't make it in, and then Ebro was like, yo, you ready? And I always had my crates ready for radio, for whenever the opportunity came up.
Right.
And he was like, Syph can't make it today. He just called me. He was like, so you got a DJ? And I was like, all right, fuck it.
You ain't got to twist my arm.
Right. So, yeah, once that one time happened, it just
kept on happening.
kept on happening. Filling in for people. And then I got cool with enough, Camilo, Cash One, where I knew these guys already from the clubs, and being at the station, but we built a good relationship.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the people that co-signed for me was Laura Stylez, that I know of, Laura Stylez, Cash One, Camilo, and then Enough was with it,
Right.
too. And then I never forget the day Enough called me, and he was like, yo, you ready to be down with the team? And I was like, what you mean? He was like, you know what, not down with the team, with the family. You already down with the team, but you
Right.
ready to become family. And I was like, yeah, because that's been a dream my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then I'm like, yeah. And I was like, yo, I'm going to have to call you back. I just started crying.
Oh, that's,
That's what's up. That's a genuine.
Cold wifey.
Genuine,
reaction.
yeah, exactly.
Cold wifey, told her what happened. And then Enough texted me to meet him at his office. So I went to his office and we was talking. And then he was like, I'm not going to announce it yet. Probably be a couple weeks, but keep your mouth shut. Don't tell nobody shit. And I was like, damn. Fucking got to stay quiet for weeks about this shit. I want to fucking tell it to the world.
It's a test. It's a test. Is what it is.
And then the crazy shit is, the day he wanted to announce it, so he calls me, and he's like, yo, it's Lil' Kim's birthday. We're going to throw her a party at the station, pull up, and DJ for a little bit. And I was like, all right, I'm in the middle of something, but as soon as I finish here, I'm leaving. The night before, I was DJing at Stylez with Camilo. I forgot my laptop at Stylez when I left. Camilo was there. Camilo gave it to, I don't know how I forgot. I always walk around with two laptops in my bag,
Okay.
just in case.
Just in case. Yep.
And then when I felt I wasn't even drinking that night. I was just trying to get out of there.
Right.
And I just grabbed my shit and I felt the weight from the one laptop. I was like, all right, fuck it.
I'm good. Yeah.
And then I had left my laptop like on the side. So Camilo gave it to my manager and was like, yo, hide this shit from him. So now I'm looking for my laptop this morning that now Enough called me to go DJ for Lil' Kim's birthday. And I'm like, fuck, where's my laptop? Calling everybody from the club, like, yo, did I leave it there? Did I leave it there? Is anybody there? I drove to Queens to Stylez and I was like waiting for somebody to come and open the door or some shit so I could check. Then one of the promoters and DJs hit me up and was like, yo, your manager got it. I'm like, fuck. And now he's sleeping because he got drunk.
Oh shit.
So now he lives in Jersey.
Oh damn.
So now I got to drive
Queens
to Jersey.
Yeah, that's a mission.
So then I get to Jersey. I get to his crib. I call his wife. She was like, he's sleeping, but I left the door open because I knew this was going to happen. So then I was like, all right. So I go in the crib, and I, like, try waking him up, but he's a deep sleeper. And then when I try to wake him up, he got, like, startled and grabbed something. I ain't going to say what it was. And I was about to be over for me.
You scared the shit out of him.
Yeah. And I was like, yo, it's me.
Oh my god.
And he was like, it's in the fucking car. Get out of here.
Leave the fuck alone.
So I get to the station, and it's already after the party. Enough is about to go on air. And he was like, fuck it, you're late. Just come in the studio. And then he announced it on air. Then and there. I didn't know that was happening.
Right.
But, yeah, it was
a moment.
a moment for sure.
So that's definitely a core
So
memory.
So he forgot his laptop. He wasn't drunk.
Yeah.
Had to go searching everywhere for the fucking laptop. Get back and he late.
Yeah.
To the event. To the event. Shit. So that means you got to drink more.
Right.
So you don't forget the
don't forget the
laptop.
laptop.
Because when you
Where
drink,
the bottles at?
when you drink and you fucking like, all right, I got my laptop, I got this because I'm drunk.
Right. Man,
You
careful
double
about
checking,
shit,
you double
yeah.
checking everything.
Shout out to my man Chris. He always makes sure I got my shit together because there's been times where you got a charger, or headphones, or something. We like, fuck.
So now you become a heavy hitter, right? But you're not on Hot 97 yet. You're at guest spots only, right?
Yeah.
You're on guest spots.
Yeah.
Do you have your own show now?
No, well, I was doing a show with DJ Young Child called Different Sundays. So I was like a host and he'll DJ.
Right.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. It was on Sundays, a 1 hour a week. But shout out to Young Child for letting me do that.
Right.
So we were doing that at the time. This was 2018. and that's why I became a heavy hitter.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You do a lot of fillings,
yeah,
especially
so,
for Camelo too. A lot.
yeah, so I fill in for Camilo and Cass One.
Cast one.
Yeah, so I don't have my own show, but I'm okay with that. Like before COVID, I was about to get a show.
Okay.
We was in talks, but then COVID hit, kind of like fucked up radio a little bit.
Yep.
So I'm happy where I'm at right now, where I'm filling in for the 2 #1 shows in New York in
Right.
radio,
Right.
and I'm fine with that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that because it's not like a commitment like every week or every day.
Right.
If the opportunity does come up, of course I'll take it.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I'm like, oh, I need this.
Yeah. Nah.
Right.
You know,
right.
You get to use that platform when you can.
Right,
Absolutely,
Nothing
yeah.
wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah.
You leverage it.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
And that's what's up.
Right. You probably also do like the holiday mixes too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Stuff like that, right?
On the weekends, yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, that's cool. But I really enjoyed filling in for Cass One and Camilo because, you know, you get that feeling of people like really tuned in.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Everybody hitting you up.
It's a party vibe, too.
Right.
Yeah, it's a party vibe.
Camelo has what, the 2 o'clock slot, is it?
No, it's
Camilo's 5
4
o'clock.
4 o'clock?
4 to
So
6.
4
Yeah.
to 6. And what Cast one?
Cass One is the morning show, so
Morning
it's
show.
from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. But we don't, for Cass One spot, it's not a lot of mixing because a lot of it is the morning show talking.
Okay.
And you're playing in between. But that show is tricky because Ebro will throw a curveball like, yo, play this from 87. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mix like this?
Yeah, where'd this come from?
It's like,
So it's not like- so it's
I don't
like,
even got time. It's not like a heads up while
Right.
we're off air or while commercials playing. There's no like side shit. It's like, yo, fuck that. Do a Jay-Z set. Do a Big Pun
It
set.
sounds like a pre-Lou show.
Yeah,
It's like that.
yeah, it's like that. Yeah,
turntable,
exactly.
Turntable show. Play that record.
Yeah.
Play this record. You have no time.
No time.
Well, that's good practice.
Yeah.
Oh, for
that's
sure.
real good practice.
On the spot.
Right,
You know,
right.
be ready.
Right.
Well, at least you're ready all the time, so that's what counts.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
And I think that's the most important thing is to always be prepared for opportunities because a lot of people complain and say like, oh, I didn't get a chance to do this or nobody gives me an opportunity or whatever. But opportunities come. You just have to be prepared for it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's always an opportunity. You just got to be prepped
Prepared
and
and on
ready.
time.
Yeah, on time. Time is a major thing.
That was a major thing, exactly.
For sure.
What's your love and dislike of club scene right now?
My love and dislike.
Yeah, of the club scene right now.
I'll tell you what. I love the club scene out here because I feel like people actually party. People come to party, to dance, to drink, to have a good time. What I don't like is a lot of times you playing the same shit over and over.
It gets
You know
boring.
what I'm saying? It gets boring. And then, like, a lot of spots in New York, people are too cool. You know, so, like, they not really dancing. They, you know, have bob here and there,
Yeah.
bottle wars and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
The bottle walls.
Yeah, that shit is
that shit-
it's stupid.
I never forget one night I was DJing in a spot and I'm fucking giving it my all, bro. Like, I'm fucking.
Yeah, you're going in.
I'm going in. Girls on a phone doing the Instagram
Yeah, it's
shit, and then-
discouraging.
Yeah, and then the promoter came up to me after. He was like, yo, you bodied that shit.
Killed that shit. And you
I
like,
was
yeah.
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
I'm thinking about quitting DJing after
Right.
this.
It's traumatizing.
Yeah, but all the bottles got sold.
Right.
Right,
Everybody sold out,
I
all
was
the
like,
bottles.
yo, you bodied that shit. And I'm just like, nobody fucking did.
Moved. Yeah.
And he was like, that shit don't matter. And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I guess not.
No.
But
Yeah.
that's
Times
what
have
I
changed.
yeah.
Times have changed.
And then I feel like DJs need to look. Times are changing. People don't got money. Shit is slow everywhere right now. I think DJs need to, you know, instead of complaining about promoters not giving you the price you want, shit like that. Find a way to promote your own party, throw your own
Yeah.
shit. If they're depending on you to bring people out, right? If the
right.
promoter's depending on you to promote as well, promote your own shit
Right.
and keep all the money.
Right.
Yeah, I think it needs to start turning that way because promoters are starting to feel entitled to an extent. You
Yeah.
know? And then some promoters too got their picture on the flyer, not the DJ or not promoting the DJ's name.
I've definitely seen that.
You know what I'm saying? Seen that a lot. Where they're not pushing the DJ forward. You
Right.
know what I mean? And to me, promoting is you the back end dude. I'm gonna push you up on this pedestal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I build you up, there's gonna build up my parties, especially if you're a great DJ.
For sure. And I think for a while I kind of fell out of love with the club scene. But now I'm back into it. I'm doing heavy clubs because I was being lazy and I was blaming other people for my faults.
Okay.
And I feel like that's what happens sometimes where it's like, oh, these promoters don't fuck with me, or this person don't fuck with me, that person. And I was like, instead of looking at it that way, I started looking at it, all right, why don't they fuck with me?
Right.
What's the reason? Can I change this? How do I change it?
Right.
Or maybe I'm just not hot enough. Fuck it. I need to get hot enough. You know what I'm saying? So I started using that mindset instead of blaming other people for me not having the shit that I want.
Right.
I was like, fuck it, I got to take advantage and take over this shit.
So what you thinking that way, is there a promoter that wasn't booking you, but is booking you now?
Nah, everybody that I dealt with, especially in New York, they actually there are some like club owners that have reached out to me to book me that didn't book me before. But all the promoters in New York, they always showed me love. You know what I'm saying? I might not get booked every month
Right.
or every other month, but I hit them up and be like, yo, I need a booking. And I'm like, all right, we got you.
Like, is it better to build? I think it's better to build with a club owner
Then a
than
promoter.
a promoter.
Sometimes,
You go direct basically.
sometimes, but I feel like some club owners try to say fuck the promoter and do it themselves.
Yep.
But that's just not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy to get people into your spot. If you have a good promoter, you're both going to eat off of it.
Right.
And I think sometimes club owners don't give a fair deal to promoters, which in turns make it not a fair deal for the DJs.
Right.
Because then nobody's eating but the club owner.
Right.
So I think it's important for club owners to treat their promoters, the people who's bringing people into the establishment, the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just think if everybody worked together, shit would be so much more easy and everybody will make money.
Right.
But
Yeah.
People
That
agree.
makes too much sense.
Yeah,
It's too easy that way.
It's
too easy that
Somebody feels like they bring more value sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's okay to feel that way. But you don't have to show that shit and fucking be cocky about it.
way.
Shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what changes did you make as a DJ and as a person to make you get more bookings and things like that?
I started going out more
Okay.
and building more with the promoters, going out. I wanted to hear what the DJs were playing, what was working, what's not. I always try to get to a spot too, wherever I'm DJing at.
Get there
I try
early.
to get there early because I care, bro. I care about
Right.
DJing. I care about making the party a vibe. And I look at the crowd and listen to what the DJ's playing and see what they're rocking to and what they're not. And then I mentally prepare like, all right, they're rocking to this. This is what my set's gonna look like.
Right.
But yeah, I just started going out more and started showing face. Because for a while I wasn't going out and I was just like, yo, fuck this shit. The other businesses was popping. I was like, I don't need this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I think that happens to all of us.
yeah. And I think I got lazy and I was lying to myself saying that I don't want to do this shit no more.
Yeah.
Where really deep down I did.
Right.
And then I was like, fuck it. My man Chris is like the number one motivator telling me to get my ass up and get out there. And
Nice
he
fucking off.
You always need somebody like that, right?
Yeah. He fucking annoys the shit out of me, but it helps.
At least you got that one, one real friend that's like keep it 100 with you. He ain't gaslighting you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
You need that one person because otherwise you get lost in your own reality.
Yeah, wifey checks me too sometimes. Like, yo, you being lazy. Or before when I wasn't doing the clubs so much, she was like, what are you doing home on a Saturday night?
Right.
You know, like she was like, I enjoy you being home, but
Something ain't right.
Get your ass out there.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a good
shouts
wife.
to
See,
her.
correct, going outside don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm
right.
out there all the time.
Yeah, Junebug, he don't be home. He
I'm always out.
He's always
I'm always
out.
out.
He's always out.
You coming out tonight? What's up?
He'll be there.
What we
I'll
doing?
probably be there, yeah.
He'll be there. He's always out.
You not coming out?
Nah.
I'm always out. I'm the oldest. I was almost.
Because long story short, I'm building this show for my 45s.
That's his excuse this week.
So I gotta finish it today and get my 45s up on my shelf. You know what I'm saying? That's my excuse for today.
That's
But
a good excuse.
It is a valid excuse.
It's a valid excuse.
You know what I mean? But that's my goal for tonight's mission, at least. Junebug represents both of us, so
I do.
that's all
I do.
that matters.
I like
For
that.
So, no matter what party it is, what are 3 records that you will play to rock that crowd? Doesn't matter what party it is or what city it is.
Fuck. It's a hard question, bro. Let me think. I think Bobby Shmurda Computers always rocks, no matter
Okay.
where I'm at
Okay.
or what club. started playing Debo Day again. And surprisingly, that shit
popping.
been fucking ringing off. I'm like, yo, this is an old record. And everywhere I go, I play it, and people are singing this shit.
Right.
Let me see number 3. What'd you think, Chris? One More Chance? Biggie?
Biggie joint.
I don't play that shit. I love that record.
He gonna play it today.
You haven't played today?
He gonna play it today.
Shit, maybe. You know what? I would say, what's the Drake shit? Crew Love.
Okay.
Love, okay.
Yeah, with Weekend.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit.
The way it comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those 3, I think, definitely ring off
Right.
everywhere.
What's the most played record in your laptop? Do you know?
I don't know.
What do you think it is?
It's hard because I do the radio and we got to play the same shit over and over.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
So right now, currently, I
Yeah,
would
but that's your record. That's your record. Your radio set.
Right.
Crates.
Yeah.
right. Right now, I would say currently, right now, it's probably Sensational Chris Brown because I played a lot on the radio and I started playing in the clubs and that shit works.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Well, you can't go wrong with a Chris Brown joint at least.
Right.
I thought you was gonna say like Booty Hole Brown or some shit like that. That's what I really thought you was gonna say. Even though I'm sure that's up there too.
That's definitely up there.
Or hands on your knee. Let up
Oh, yeah.
Make that pussy bleed. Yeah. That's Junebug's favorite song right now, by the way.
I just not heard that shit at the brunch.
That Nicki Minaj with Lil Uzi, that shit I play a lot too.
Okay, the Everybody joint.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
That's actually that sample from a video game. That sample they got from the record from a video game.
Is it?
From a fucking video game. There's 2 samples in there. One was a video game.
Oh,
I'll be on that sample shit a lot.
look that up. Gotta look that up.
Yeah, exactly. Except for that.
Do you have like a core memory or of a night out or a night DJing that you always kind of go back to, or that you talk about with someone? You know what I mean?
Let me think. It'll probably be like this party I do called 9 a.m. Banger.
Okay.
So basically, this party starts at 9 a.m. Open bar from 9 to 11.
Oh my God.
9 a.m.
It's the alcoholic's dream. Right
Yeah.
there.
Open bar, it'd be like 2,000 people.
Wow.
And I usually bring out, I help them get artists. So when I DJ during my set, we bring out like a surprise
Okay.
artist. And I think when I brought out French Montana last Christmas, the way the crowd reacted, that shit was like just different. And I think doing those parties like 9 a.m. Banger, Pizza Zoo, like those niche parties,
Right.
I think I enjoy doing those the most
Okay.
because it's a lot of people and the energy in there, the people are there to party and have fun. And when you get on set, and like I said before, like just controlling that vibe. You know, you don't need a drink. You don't need that. That's your high right there.
Right.
But yeah, that's
How long is that party from 9 a.m. to what time?
3 p.m.
But he said 9/11 is open bar.
Yeah.
Right.
We just did one yesterday.
did
Yeah.
you?
So they had one here and one in New York, and I did the one here.
One here?
Yeah.
Shit, never heard about that one.
Where was that at?
It was at Bounce House, I think it's called.
Oh, that's up. Yeah. Okay, I know what that's at.
Yeah.
That's up by UCF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right next to
Okay.
UCF.
Shit. I need to go one of them. I
Yeah.
don't think that, but then just to go.
When we do it again,
check the
I'll let
vibe.
you know.
Yeah, for sure. Check the vibe out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Check the vibe out, you know?
That's what he calls it.
You go to the
The
vibe.
That's what he calls it.
That's my excuse.
That's the excuse. Yeah.
I need to check the vibe for the podcast.
Today's episode is brought to you by Old School Tattoos in Kissimmee, Florida. You want some good ink work done? Check out Old School Tattoos in Kissimmee, Florida.
Shout out to Old School Tattoos.
For sure. What is the skills and knowledge a DJ nowadays needs to have to become a successful DJ?
Shit, nowadays, to be honest, it's all about your marketing. I think if you market yourself well, you'll be successful. And like, I used to get mad at that shit. Like, this dude's trash, but he got mad. You know, his marketing is great.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to get upset, like, yo, it's fucking whack. Why are they booking him? Or you know, think about shit like that. But I'm like, it's just like anything else. If you don't evolve, you're gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So I think it's just about your marketing. And I still say DJs need to know their music, bro. Like I was talking to a young DJ, and he was telling me about an experience he had where he usually does Latin parties, and he did a party that they wanted more hip hop.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, I just felt like lost kind of. And I was like, yo, it's very important. I know you just started, but it's very important to know your music.
Yeah.
Take the time to do the research and go out. And like I said, listen to what people are playing.
Right.
Shazam it if you have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's very important to know your music. I think DJs need to spend time knowing their music. As much as you're marketing yourself, great, you're getting booked, but know your music. Because as fast as you go up, it'll be as fast as you
come
go
down.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
It might look beautiful going up, but coming down, oof,
Right.
that shit hits hard.
Right.
Yeah, I think having a solid set of a little bit of everything will kind of put you in a good place.
Yeah. And organizing your music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit takes time, but it definitely helps.
Yeah.
So shouts to J-Star, DJ.
He was out here
J-Star.
last week, matter of fact, too. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He, I was talking to him. He travels a lot and does a lot of clubs all over the country. And he told me that he prepares a set for each club. So before he goes in there, he prepares a set. So I started doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's helped me out tremendously.
It's a good starting point.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
then from there you could branch out, but
Absolutely,
at least you have someplace to start.
Right. Because you'll forget a record, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not the DJ that plays the same set at every club.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time, what I try to do is while I'm there, I'll get there early like you, and while I'm there, I'll build a crate.
Right.
I'll grab my headphones, go to the side real quick,
Yeah.
and then just start combing through records and putting them in a crate just for there.
Oh, that's what you be doing in the corner?
Yep.
I do watching porn.
Well, I do a little bit of that too to get motivated. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
A little bit of that,
The cup shot, huh?
a little motivation. You know what I mean?
That's what he's doing. That's what watching porn and shit.
That's how you get
So
rid
he's
of
over
it.
in the corner by himself like, with the headphones on. He's all into the thing like this.
June's getting a drink. Look at him like, man,
Yeah, damn.
what the fuck is he doing
Take
over
that
there?
shit home. Like, yo, he's about to get. He should be getting on already. You got to squeeze one out for anxiety, man. Hey, yo.
If you could DJ any festival, what festival would it be?
Maybe Rolling Loud.
All right.
Just because I feel like the energy there and like the range of music is so diverse that I could play everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I started fucking with house music a lot, and I really like house music, even producing house records. And I do want to tap into that lane more.
Right.
One, there's a lot more money in that shit.
And it's different. It's different energy too.
Yeah, it's different energy.
Different energy.
People go to these parties to party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
3-day long parties.
Right. So I definitely want to tap into that more. But yeah, Rolling Loud would be a festival I would want to do.
Right. You have music out, didn't you? Your own music out? at one point?
Yeah. But those are more like, I didn't promote it right, and I didn't put enough money into it. So it didn't really take off. It did what it did. We got a couple spins on the radio station and shit like that.
Right.
People liked the records, but we didn't market it well. And we
It's
didn't.
expensive
Yeah, it is expensive.
to push an artist.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's why I drop all my artists. I said, fuck y'all niggas. y'all more than a mortgage, nigga. Fuck y'all.
I think that's a problem too. Sometimes artists will look at a DJ and be like, yo, manage me or do this. That doesn't mean pay for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's,
Managing and
That was the shit.
funding something is
Yeah.
completely different
Exactly.
things.
Yeah.
I did, man. I fucking opened a studio for you, nigga. What else you want? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got you free studio session.
Got free
And-
studio. Yeah, that means a lot.
And still-
If you want to work, the studio's here to work.
Right.
Right.
If there was one person you could be a tour DJ for, dead or alive, who would that be?
Let me think. Shouts to my guy Omanaya. I love that he's DJing for A
For A
Boogie.
Boogie and for
And-
Lola Brooke, right?
Yeah, and
too?
Lola Brooke.
Yeah, shout to Omanaya.
I would
yeah.
like that's something I would love to do because Boogie is booked and busy all over the world.
No music.
Yeah.
With no new music. He's
Yeah.
booked.
Well, like Omanaya says, he's a streaming artist.
Right.
You know, I mean, people know him as streaming. Just because he don't have shit on the radio, don't mean he ain't popping someplace else.
Right. And right now he has a song on the radio that's popping. And he just I love that he could go to so many different countries
Yeah,
and be popping.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm all about traveling. I love traveling.
right.
So that's one person. Well, I don't say I want to DJ for him, but that's a great experience.
That caliber of an artist.
Right,
is what
right,
you
right,
mean.
right.
That's what's up.
Touring with back then, touring with Joel Ortiz. What's the craziest city you've been to? Or a crazy story you have?
We did some wild shit
I
in
know.
Canada. Canada was like, we went all through Canada, and there was some towns that we never heard of. And we was like in the middle of nowhere, but we got to the show, there was mad fucking people. The craziest city that we did, maybe Toronto.
Toronto.
Toronto, he had a lot of love. And then when we came here,
Right, well, that's.
oh, you guys
I
popped
stopped, I
out.
stopped DJing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got DJ now? Good. Because you're a dick sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we
Shout out to Joel Ortiz.
yeah.
Still a dick, though.
well, we had fun when we came out here too. And I remember meeting all you guys out here when I came out here with him. I was like, damn, he got mad homies out here. And I would come to Orlando, but like for family shit.
Right.
I got family out here. And as a kid, and do like Disney in the parks and shit like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know about downtown Orlando.
Right.
And when he took me down there, I was like, yo, this is a vibe.
I got the footage of that spot that night we went out.
Yeah, and
The
we
last
like,
night we went out.
we would be like 30 deep. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
What's going on? Yeah.
Turn yourself into a you know the rules, but the city's crazy. Empire State with the lady. And town shop with the twice still around. 40 orders and 24. Who wanna dance out to make people around? Bring your back and kiss you goodbye with a round. That's all about that shit. I know you from out of town, rap there. You're in the city. But sound just never look at you. We don't play pop. One bed, two bed, shaking the spot. Ain't nothing funny round here, girlfriend. We getting money round here. That's just how we do it. Ain't nothing funny round here, girlfriend. New York City, what's going on right now? Anywhere bad is the turn up. Let's do the time. Summertime, turn up my fur up. Summertime, top down, fucking murder. Tell me, now I'm stepping on the word up. Down that dick when it comes to words up. Me without security, your post when it burns up. Fucking plus I'm moving, watching you live a bird up. 89, I live a bird up. All crazy, I'm sick of everybody put your hands in the air.
Yeah. Not too many people know that we have a good culture here.
Yeah, I think it's slept on. I think the nightlife here is slept on. People hear Orlando and they just think Disney.
Right.
Yep.
But I think when I took Chris downtown for the first time last night, he was like, oh, this is changing my mind of Orlando.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And once you guys see when you go to the brunch and you see all that today, you'll see. Yeah.
Oh, he's been to the brunch before.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that brunch.
Oh, okay.
He's been to that brunch before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Like twice already, right?
Yeah.
I try to get you twice. That's what I know.
Yo, it was hard. It was hard because I was
I go
coming
to his face. Oh, motherfucking town. Oh, he ain't call me. Oh, watching that city. And it's crazy. Like I ran to you in New York in the club.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ran to-
Oh, shit. See how he be everywhere?
I thought he was gonna shoot me or something. He ran down on me. Fuck. Now what happened was I have a crib out here and I was fixing it up to like Airbnb and shit. So when I wasn't doing that, I did the brunch and I would just come back and go straight to like fixing up the house and
Right,
shit.
right.
And now it's up and running, so I'm good now.
Good,
straight.
good. Well, we got you here now. That's what counts.
Yeah.
So for now, where you see the DJ scene 5 years from now? You know,
I don't know, man. This AI shit.
that's why everybody's about AI taking over, but
Yeah.
I can't see AI taking over a club.
The human feel of the DJ,
DJ's
all
always-
the interaction. Yeah.
I hope the DJ scene gets better.
As a DJ wise, you mean? Like DJ's getting better?
Yeah. I hope DJs start caring about DJing instead of just branding and marketing.
Yeah.
Because it'll make for nightlife to be better.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It would just make the club scene better.
Right.
But where I see DJs in 5 years, I don't know. This is a scary space that we in right now,
Yeah.
to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. The AI is getting.
and I think DJs that are making money right now, invest that shit. because we don't got no 401k. We don't got none of that shit.
No health insurance,
So
nothing like that.
I would just say invest it because you don't know how long this shit gonna last.
Right. Right.
How long you gonna last. I think that's very important to set yourself up for the future because you never know. Look, when COVID hit, we didn't know if we was gonna be fucking back outside for
How long? It was, yeah, how
We
long
didn't. We didn't close.
Right.
Yeah, we
Fucking
Yeah,
Florida
y'all
got
didn't close.
us in Texas,
Yeah.
we stayed open
Yeah,
like a
really.
mug.
But New York was
Fucking
fucking.
government say, "Fuck you, I ain't closing."
They closing that
We
shit.
had parties, but they were like underground parties, like afties and shit. But
Straight COVID
The
spread.
fucking the fucking sidewalks changing in New York. Everybody had an outside restaurant.
Restaurant. I hate
on the
that shit.
sidewalk.
Yeah.
When I hate when I go up there and I can't find a fucking parking because
Fucking
the
sidewalk.
restaurants took up the whole fucking street.
yo, but it was fucking scary out there because everything was closed.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have a marketing agency where I do a bunch of different things for different companies, but like for Puma, they had hired me to bring in DJs every week and sound and lighting and equipment and signage and shit like that. So we were doing that, and they gave me a space. They had an empty closet in the store. It's on, I think it's like on 49th and 5th
Put
Ave.
your ass in the closet.
Huh?
They put your ass in the closet.
No. They told me that I could store my equipment there. So I never forget when they called me. They was like, "Yo, go pick up your shit." And I was like, "Why?" It was like, "We closing down. We didn't tell the employees yet. We're gonna tell them tonight after you pick up your shit, because we don't know how they're gonna react."
Right.
So I was like, "All right." So I went down. I'm on 49th and 5th Ave. This shit looks like I Am Legend.
Yeah.
There was nobody fucking outside. I got there in like 15 minutes from the Bronx. I was like, "Yo, this shit is really
Yeah,
wild."
it was scary.
It was
'Cause-
some real shit.
yeah, because I had went up top with my wife and the kids to see my family, and I saw places like when I saw Juniors in Times Square close, and I saw all
Yeah.
these, like things closed. Like I was like, "Yo, this shit is."
And I think I know people are still recovering from that. Right now, though, I feel like that's why we can bring up DJs in 5 years. Right now is just kind of a scary time because I know people that have restaurants that are successful and they're like, yo, this shit is slower than ever
Yeah.
before. Like people in New York, like in that up north, I feel like there's not a lot of money circulating right now and people don't have the money to go out.
But you know what's crazy? I still see females with the newest Gucci shit, and the
That shit fake, bro.
It's hoochie.
you know what I mean?
But like even the clubs, like they're not as popping as they used to be in New York, I feel. And I think maybe it's just different sections taking over. Like Uptown used to be the spot. You know what I'm saying? You go to one club to the next, all on the same night. Now I feel like there'll be one or two clubs that's popping a night, if there is a club that's popping. You know what I'm saying? It's not like before all 10 clubs are fucking lit.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I talked to promoters and club owners, and they're like, yo, shit is slow for us. Even in Miami, I talked to the club owners. They was like, yo, shit is kind of slow for us.
Yeah.
So that's why when you said the state of DJs in 5 years, I don't know. That shit is scary.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to milk this shit for everything.
No, of course.
Yeah,
What-
enjoy,
right,
enjoy while you
Enjoy
can.
while I can,
At least
yeah.
you got your mind set on a couple other businesses that
Right.
you always need some type of passive income. I don't think it's rare that a DJ is just DJing.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to have multiple incomes otherwise because you don't know.
Invest. Right. Like you say, invest. What about radio? We see radio 5 years from now, since part of that.
It's scary times in radio because even radio is slow. Like COVID, I was just having a conversation with somebody. I feel like COVID sped up the death of radio
Yeah.
a lot because people who weren't streaming are streaming now.
Right.
People who are going to work are working from home.
Yep.
And you think about it, like we're DJs. You guys probably have radios in your crib. But how many people can you ask, do you have a radio in your house?
Right.
Do you even turn that shit on?
Right.
Not
No.
a lot of people that
Yeah,
answer
no.
that. No.
Everybody who's
People-
driving to work before can't drive. They're home. They're not.
People don't got phones in their house
Yeah.
no more.
Right. And then, so that decreased listenership, that decreased advertising.
Right.
A lot of companies are like, maybe I don't want to advertise on radio.
No,
Let me
but,
go online.
Streaming, yeah.
Yeah.
Hulu, fucking
Right.
Pandora, that's where the advertising dollars
So
is
I
going.
think radio is going to suffer a lot in 5 years, if I'm being honest.
I think radio just turned to like it was back in the day, like just news, you know,
Right.
because it's free, you know what I mean? And
But I think what companies are gonna do is there's gonna be a lot of syndication. So like whatever show is playing in New York is gonna play here too.
Right.
You
It
know,
wouldn't be back. I mean, because radio shows out here, radio stations out here, they don't last that long.
Right.
We just had one that just closed down. That was open for like a year and maybe a year and a half,
Yep.
if that.
It's hard to make money on radio, bro. It's hard.
And they be changing, they be flopping like,
Yeah.
like a light switch. Switch.
Yeah, it's not easy to make money on radio. So I think we're gonna see a lot less personalities and DJs on radio in the next 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the future.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
How many summer jams you been on? You can count.
Shit. A lot.
A lot, right?
Probably like,
You also DJ some of them too, right? Didn't you?
yeah.
Not the outside stage. You was actually inside stage.
Yeah. Well, been to like working for Hot 97, probably like 11, 12.
Right.
Dope.
Yeah. Because there's sometimes, there were like 2 years where I had to stay back at the station and make sure everything was broadcast, because we were doing broadcasts from Summer Jam.
Right.
So I had to make sure everything was running
Smooth.
right over there. Yeah. Because I knew Cypher Sounds told me to learn everything.
Absolutely.
To learn how to run the boards, learn the production, do the DJing shit, and learn how to speak on the mic.
Yeah.
Right.
So I did all that. So because I was able to do that, sometimes they're giving a curse when I was like, damn,
Right,
I want to
right,
be
right.
at fucking Summer Jam.
Right.
They're like, no, we need you here to run the boards and make sure everything's running right.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. But now they put me, like, I get to do a set, and then I also am in charge of the DJs. So I'm making sure they on time, making sure they playing the music when they're supposed to play it, making sure they cutting it off when they're supposed to cut it off.
Right.
But sometimes the DJs get mad at me, and I'm like, bro, it's not my fault. Like, because sometimes their set might be cut short because the artist got there early.
Early or late. Right.
Or sometimes their set, why this person got a long set? The artist was late.
Right.
It's not my fault. Just cut the fucking music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right, exactly. What's the best performance you've seen at 97?
Summer Jam.
At Summer Jam?
Yeah, Summer Jam.
Ever or while I was working?
Let's say
Ever.
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 Jay-Z coming out with Young Jeezy.
Oh, easy.
That shit was,
Electric.
yeah, because he was a surprise guest. All the lights in the stadium shut off, and they did Put On. And all he hears out Put On, and then the lights start coming on, flashing and shit. And then Hov pops up, starts doing his set. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. This was like a year before I started working at Hot 97. And I was like, damn, I gotta be there one day. And the next year I got the call to do that.
That's
shit.
crazy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you was attending. You wasn't
Yeah,
working.
I was
Right.
attending, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody looking forward to see on Hot 97 this year? Fucking Summer Jams?
Well,
Is the
Yeah,
list
that's
out
it.
yet?
the list is not out. It comes
Okay,
out.
so-
It comes out tomorrow.
Okay. So
Okay.
So I have to fly back tomorrow for the announcement party.
Anybody that, because you said you don't know, you want to see this year?
I do know, so that's why it's hard for me to say.
Oh, but he could tell us because this
They
ain't
got air, yeah.
this ain't gonna air yet.
You got air, yeah, tomorrow. Go, I'm going to see his shit tonight. Air tomorrow.
Yeah, we dropping it tomorrow.
I don't know who I'm excited to see. I don't know who I'm excited to see. The people that I would be excited to see, I don't think they're coming to Summer Jam. But there are exciting acts that's going to be on there.
Right.
When's this coming out?
Oh, way after.
Yeah, we got
Okay,
this on
okay.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So-
if you're dropping the full list,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, it's gonna be after. We ain't dropping it this
So
week.
I'm excited to see DeVito.
Okay,
I don't know if
that's
how
gonna be
you say
dope.
his name.
Yeah,
Or Davido. I forget how to say it.
DeVito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he, I love Afrobeat, and I think he's gonna bring an energy, and he's
Hasn't
gonna
been
have
there.
surprise guests that people
Okay.
are not gonna expect.
Dope.
And I think it's gonna raise the energy in the stadium. So I'm excited to see him.
Because now you got different acts to actually put on. Because, you got,
Right.
before it was just hip hop, but now, even Flex playing record door music and stuff like that. It's just basically, I just saw him do a video this past yesterday with this cat.
J1.
J1, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
His crooked eye came out.
He's nah.
Listen, the Latin market and the Afrobeat market
Uh-huh.
right now, I think they're the most streamed
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that music is global.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? People all over the world is tuned in.
Yeah.
Right.
So Flex is smart for tapping into
No,
that.
yeah.
Flex is always ahead of the curve a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
He has his way.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely reinvents himself all the time.
All the
Yeah.
time.
He could,
That's good for him.
Devin can't hate on that. You know what I mean?
I call him the king of radio. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
my opinion. King of radio. Because he knows how to promote an artist on radio. You know what I'm saying? And
He knows how to take down an artist on the radio.
That's
Oh,
right.
absolutely,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You if you have a record on the radio for 20 minutes, the same record, and it's only 2 bars or 4 bars in because he keeps on putting the bars on, rewinding that shit.
And he's strategic with that. And I think that's a smart. He's been doing that for years. It's been working for him and keeping people tuned in.
Right. And that's the key word, tune in.
Yeah.
Yo, what he's going to talk shit about today? Who's going to talk about today?
Right.
Who's going to shut down?
Yeah. Flex is the animal.
Flex is the animal. Exactly. Man, at one point, when first started, way back then, I remember getting the tapes from my little brother back then. But he had everybody working for him. Everybody I used to listen to, like the Red Alerts, the Marlon Mall.
Yeah.
Everybody used to work for Flex.
Well,
High 97.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
They all
like,
came through
They all
there,
came
yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's crazy. It's amazing.
And those are the people he looked up to.
Right?
Yeah.
He used to carry records for Chuck Chill Out
Yeah.
Yeah.
back in the days.
And for Red Alert.
And for Red Alert, but Chuck Chill Out was like the person. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Yeah, it was dope.
I think Red Alert just did the 40 years of being on radio
Yeah.
this past year. That's
Shit's
amazing.
crazy. Yeah.
40 years being on the radio. And shit. And I think the next person will be Enough. He's not too far behind.
Enough been on for a while too. Yeah.
He's been on for a long time. He's a fill-in for Red Alert
Yeah.
back in the days.
Yep.
It's crazy. We get up there on age. Well, I know we are. Let's not forget that.
Getting old.
We're going to do games real quick?
Yeah, sure. Why
Let's do
not?
games. Oh, the shirt. We can't forget the shirt.
Oh,
Bag,
yeah.
the bag.
absolutely.
The bag. We always forget the bag. The brown bag.
Brown bag, little gift bag.
Oh, thank you,
something.
man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for
is
chilling
fire.
out
A
with
couple
us,
things
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, man.
Little
Thank you,
something.
guys. I appreciate it.
No, absolutely.
Respect the DJs.
That's what it's about. Don't respect us. We don't. We're the first ones in, the last ones out.
Right.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Pause on that.
Pause.
Hey,
Pause.
I won't be the first one in, and the last one out. I'm a dirty ass niggas, but that's what I do. So we're gonna play 4 samples.
Okay.
Don't give us the name of the sample, but the artist or group who used it. Multiple samples are being used by different artists nowadays.
Right.
So I'm looking for certain artists or group.
I don't
He's
care.
not. Well, it's your whatever you say goes.
Yeah, whatever you pick, it is what it is.
Okay.
As long as it's right.
Yeah, as long as
I
right
hope
there.
so. Shit.
All right, let's go to the first one, K.
Yeah. Word.
You got to know this shit right here. Stop it. So
That's
who used it now?
who used that sample now?
Yeah.
Currently? Like a
Currently,
current song?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
You know who it is.
You
I'm
know
sure
it is because you already play it.
You play it. Okay, so what song is that? I think you might know what song that is.
Yeah, I drew a blank right
Play it
now.
again, K.
Yeah. Word. Yeah.
All right, stop it. Turn your headphones so Chris can hear it too.
Yeah. Word.
Let it play a little bit.
Let it play just like the yeah. Let it
Dun,
rock. Yeah, let it play. I'll tell you when to stop it.
Yeah. You got
I'm trying to think of who uses that now.
Do you know whose voice that is?
I'm drawing a blank.
You know, Chris? You know him?
That's a Jody C
And
remix with Raekwon and Ghost.
Freaking
We're go. Yeah.
Freaking You.
Freaking You.
But someone just right now recently just
Past
using
couple
it.
years. I think it was last
No,
year.
last year.
Last year, yeah.
I don't know.
She's from Texas.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
There you go.
What song did she? I'm sorry.
You
I
know,
don't
it's
listen to lot of
it's a
Megan.
dirty song, but play it. Oh, okay.
Who fuck you think you talking to, nigga? Fuck me, nah, nigga. Fuck you.
Oh
nigga.
yeah, I remember that. It's like a diss record or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
Next.
a little bit to come in.
I don't know if he gonna get that one.
I don't know.
He better get this one.
Can we play a little longer?
Where you from in New York? You
The Bronx.
Oh, you from the Bronx?
He better get this one.
From where all the crazy people are and shit.
Wow.
Where in the BX you from?
Kingsbridge.
Okay. Oh yeah. I used to work up in Kingsbridge at a school up there.
Where in Kingsbridge?
I forgot what street, but you got that one school. What the hell is that school up there? It's a big school.
Walton?
No, not Walton. Is it Walton?
By the train?
know
By
the
the
school-
4 train?
The school has escalators and shit in it.
Oh, I don't know.
I forgot the name, but I worked there. Was a new school they built called MS365.
Oh, okay.
I used to work there.
Damn, I'm trying to
They
think.
put
what was
escalator in the school.
That
In the
high
Bronx
school.
school?
Yeah, nah.
trip niggas. Escalators.
They had like that. They got that gang up there. DDP, Dominicans don't play and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I know about all that shit. Say all the crazy people in the Bronx. Yo.
So you give up on that sample?
Play it again.
Yeah.
So
Play it again. Play it again. It's slow right now, but
right.
stop it.
So who
that
used
pun?
it? No, who used it was Rampage and Busta Rhymes.
Right.
But a few years ago back, somebody else used it.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna put it in
Play
the
it.
clip because he's gonna get in trouble for this.
Oh me, oh my.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. I forgot French used
the
it.
That
rip.
freaking
Off the rip, yeah.
And, Jinx.
Chinks. Yeah. RP Chinks, man.
Yeah.
I used to run around a lot with Chinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For his DJ, just run him out with him.
He wanted me to be his DJ, but one of our other boys was DJing for him. But we were gonna like go back and forth. He was about to drop the album right before he passed away,
Right.
and we were gonna do a tour together. But
Dope. Yeah. Very talented.
yeah, man,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on his incline, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
I like that new joint that Fresh just did with the OC sample. Because he say he's doing like basically the what I call the 2-roll artist, like he plays like Slick Rick did back in the days.
Okay.
Like, you know, like he'll play like he's playing French and he's playing like a another person's asking questions back and forth. You know what I'm talking about, right?
yeah.
So,
That's like on the intro, I think.
yeah,
of
like the intro,
Magazine
right?
Five.
That,
Like Biggie did and Give Me the Loop.
right,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
force like that,
yeah.
and one of them talking about, but Chicks was better than you. He goes, he was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still giving them the flowers.
The flowers, yeah,
It's
absolutely.
dope. It's dope. Stuff like that. Another one, you play this one too. If anything, you definitely play this one.
He ain't gonna hear this. I don't think he's gonna get this
You
one.
don't think so?
I don't think so either. I think you're right.
Let it play. All right, stop it.
Wait. Was that? Can you play it one more time? Sorry.
Let's see. I think he might still play it.
He plays this.
He plays it?
Yes.
Is that
I know, I
I'm
fucking still
drawing a
play it.
blank right now, bro.
When I get any chance, I can play it.
Last night was a long night. That's
Throw it out there. Give us
Story.
something. Give us something.
That's damn, how did I forget the name of the fucking song?
You in a group?
That is
I even said like I said group. I gave him half of the answer.
Yeah, you give him the answer.
yeah. I know it was this song, but I'm trying to figure out the name. I forgot the name.
And yep.
Yeah, Annie Up.
There you go.
And I know that song a lot because there's this in college when I first started DJing. This fraternity that I used to DJ a lot of their parties, Alpha Alpha. That's their shit. You play that shit, they start doing all the fucking
They step.
Dance.
the stepping and strolling and go
Scrolling,
fucking crazy.
Yeah. That's what's up.
What's the name of the original sample for that?
You got me on that one. It's there though. Is it showing up?
Yeah, Sam and D.
Sam and Dave.
Sam Dave.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's go to the fourth one.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I suck at this game. Nope, got me.
Play.
Wow.
It's crazy how they flip them, right?
Yeah.
Producers nowadays, or even, all the time, is how they flip a sample.
I think sampling is so important.
Yeah, I think so too. It gives life back to an old song and keeps the artist paid.
I
You
think
know what I mean?
some people, I forgot what producer it was. He's a big producer, and he was like, sampling is cheating. I'm like,
Yeah, I heard
bro,
that before. Yeah.
bro, you don't play the drums.
Right.
You should have sampled on a drum machine. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I think sampling is so important, especially in hip hop, because that's how it started.
Right.
And I do like that it gives life to
Recycle.
older-
It recycles.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot
The
of
older artists.
If it wasn't for sampling, a lot of artists wouldn't be eating right now.
I think what Tory Lanez did with sampling was amazing. With Chicks Tape. Because he sampled
remade
the
songs,
records
yeah.
and had the artist featured on each
record.
song.
Right.
That's fire. Nobody's ever done that.
Yeah, free Tory.
Yeah, man.
Tory has some good ass music though.
No, he has some. He got
Good
some
ass
bangers.
Yeah.
He got some talent. He definitely got some talent.
I don't think he shot the pinky toe.
I don't think so either. You shot me in my pinky toe. You ever seen Harlem Nights?
Harlem
Yeah.
Nights.
Love that movie.
Classic.
Is it the-
Oh, you motherfucker.
When that story came out, and then they saying that he was like, "Dance, bitch." I just thought about
Oh,
Harlem Nights. I don't believe it, but I just pictured that shit. That shit was
yeah,
funny.
we wasn't there, so we don't
Yeah,
know,
I don't know.
Exactly.
the truth and the facts behind it. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I will hope that he didn't do something.
All I
like
can
that.
say was Tory Lanez a little nigga.
And
Megan
Megan,
says a tall bitch.
yeah.
That's all I can say. Did she pick him up? They ain't shot with pinky toes? I don't know.
Fuck, you trying to say he's the Lollipop Guild?
See,
Huh?
I don't know. I'm just saying. He's a tall bitch. That's it. What's your intake of requesting songs?
it's fucking annoying, bro. But I do try to be nice to everyone. And most of the time, the request is something I'm gonna play anyway.
Like, you ever get stuck in sometimes that request was something that.
Right.
you needed?
Sometimes that
But
puts
usually-
you in a new lane too.
Usually,
sometimes.
Chris has to deal with those.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's the middleman. He's the middleman. That's a good one.
So
I'm
then,
like, cash at me first.
Right. You send it to me and then I'll get it played.
right.
But don't tell him that you cashed at me.
I tell the girls, I'll get the request. Just put your number in here. I seen them do that. I seen them do that before.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, it's your hustle, right?
Hey,
Hey, it's your hustle.
Yeah,
It's a hustle. He won't get in trouble, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Right.
All the blame goes to you. Hey, that's nothing wrong with that.
But sometimes it's annoying when people request shit and it's like they think that that song is gonna change
Yeah.
fucking
yeah.
everything. It's gonna
Yeah.
be the craziest shit ever.
Right.
It's the hottest song right now, and it's just for them.
Right. There's been times I played it just to prove somebody wrong.
Yeah, you could do that too.
And I'll point them out I'm like, this person told me to play this song. They're coming up to me. I'm gonna play it, and I'm positive y'all not gonna like this shit. And I'll play it, the motherfuckers a boo or whatever, and then I'll go back to
That's
the
dope.
party. And sometimes they don't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You ain't got, trust me, you know. I had a chick last week asking me for Sean Paul, right? And she stood at the booth. Can you play Sean Paul? Can you play Sean Paul? Can
oh
you play
my
Sean?
god,
Yeah.
that's so annoying.
I was like, yo,
Find-
why
find-
she's bothering him so much? I went to the side.
Right. Finally, I pulled out the fucking Sean Paul. I played it. She danced for 3 minutes and
She
left.
left.
Oh my god.
We said to each other, she got that shit at home.
She could have did her shit in her
Right.
house. She didn't stay.
But when she was dancing,
She was dancing.
Like
She-
80s dancing, like everywhere.
But
she
she
was
was
dancing.
like
She was at a Sean Paul concert.
Yeah. She enjoyed it. I played it, and she fucking left.
Captain Sean Paul.
Come,
man.
come back though. Come back though. 'Cause
It is what it is. Yeah. She didn't stay not a minute later.
she's like, bye.
Yeah, she just said just like that.
For real?
Yep. She
And
walked
left.
right by the
I was like,
booth.
correct. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. She didn't care what Sean Paul it was. She wanted to hear fucking Sean Paul. Maybe she don't got speakers in her house.
You play,
You know, I mean, it sounds different in the club. I don't know.
you play with the Beyonce, right?
I played the
Sean
baby
Paul?
boy
Yeah.
joint. Yeah, she left. She danced. She rocked out, and she left. It is what it is. But we get the Bad Bunny request still and all that shit like that. It's OD. What do you think about DJs that ban artists that don't play artists that are in prison right now?
What you mean, like DJs that don't play artists because they're in prison?
Right.
Like R. Kelly,
Like
sexual
R. Kelly.
crime. Will you still play R. Kelly right now?
No, I don't.
You don't.
No. I loved his music, but
Would you, or is there something that is a reason why you won't play his music?
I won't play it because I don't like what he did.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I have a daughter.
Respect,
Right.
right?
You know what I'm saying? I'm all about respecting women. I don't like what he did.
Okay.
That's a simple answer. And then also, I'm conscious about getting canceled. I don't want to be on fucking Twitter
You gonna be on fucking
and
World
then
Star
these
or
motherfuckers
Shade
be
Room?
like,
Shade Room?
cancel E Styles. He's playing R. Kelly. I know some DJs that still do it.
Right.
I'm just conscious of that shit. I'm trying to stay out the media. I just want to do my
Yeah,
job
for
and
sure.
go home.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get more now to the next level. So what about Diddy if he gets caught?
Shit.
There's a lot of records you can't play for Diddy.
Yeah, I know. And I hope it's not true.
No, we all hope it's not true. I mean,
But, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess when that time comes,
Right.
and you're right.
'Cause, I mean, remember, he's the first one to say, take that, take that, take that.
What he said, Joe? Say it again?
Take that, take that, take that.
He stood by his word, huh?
Yeah.
But he had so many hits.
Right, right.
That's all he got, literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know out there. I mean,
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know, bro. That's. I guess I gotta
it's
wait and see.
not
type
just
shit.
you. There's other. I mean, we had other DJs said that
they don't play it,
They
yeah.
don't play it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody has their opinion for the reasons why stuff like that. I mean,
Right.
I won't play that at. You know, I'll play in the house because it's my wife. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I won't play with my grandchildren, my daughter, stuff like that.
Right.
Right.
But I play in the club because what he did music wise was a music person, and what he did personal was a personal thing. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Which
for
you know, again, that's my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
But if Diddy gets canceled, I don't know.
And
you know
I agree with that because
You know any Bad Boy records?
you don't know what people do in their personal life, and
Yeah.
it's not any of our business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put out good music. Put out good music. Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it goes. It's like, and I always say that it goes back too, because Michael Jackson was accused of certain things. He was
Right.
never
Right.
convicted, but he was accused.
Ike used to be the shit out of Tina Turner.
Yeah,
Ike,
no,
yeah.
Ike used
Saying?
to fuck Tina Turner.
Yeah.
I mean, look how many chicks Rick James fucked
Yeah.
up.
On records too. You heard?
On records, right? You know what I mean?
Keith
So-
Sweat, how he talked about girls, and I mean, it just goes all around.
Yeah. If you used to go back and listen to some of them '80s like New Jack Swing songs and the R&B
I
slow
love
jams,
that.
it's dope. But if you
Yeah.
if you listen to
Listen, not the beat, listen to the
listen
lyrics.
to Keith Sweat, you may be young but you ready.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. If we really get
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
yeah, but we still
But
rock to
right,
it.
right. I mean, LL Cool J, when he's sitting in my Jeep, used to go to high school to see the girls come out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's only 17, but what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Or 16, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, yeah. 15 or 16, what does
Right,
that mean?
right.
But we used to rock the shit out. I mean, when you think about it now, like, fuck, damn, you think it was, damn, really? But, you know,
Right.
Yeah, it's music, right?
it's music. The music and the person is to me, I just
You separate it.
separate it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Same thing, Bill Cosby, right?
Those lollipops. Okay, jello pudding pots.
The pudding
I
pots?
still eat jello pudding
To this day.
Even when it was locked up, I ate jello pudding. Fuck that.
Supporting Jello.
Jello was a shit.
I still watch the Cosby Show if the shit's on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not fair to, I think too, it's not fair to the other actors that are in there that would not get a check if they stop airing it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And I guess it might go the same thing with the music, because the people that were behind it that do get those publishing-
royalties, yeah.
those royalties and things like that, they lose out.
And you know you eat those jello pops too.
Hey, yo,
Jello pops,
slow
huh?
down there. Slow down, Joe. You gotta pump your brakes. Huh? You're talking crazy right now. Let's do this. Let's do this game right here. But asking the hookah shit.
Nah, I'm asking, okay. First of all, does your wife support your nightlife?
Yeah.
She told you to fuck out.
She kicks him out on Saturdays.
Yeah.
He can't even be home on the weekend.
Nah, there are times though where she's like, "You going out again?" I was like, "I'm going to work." Just like you went to work this morning, I'm going to work tonight.
Right.
But there's times where we miss each other and shit like that because
Right.
life is busy and the kids.
Of
And
course.
shit like
If
that.
when you DJing, does she ever come out to support
She
you?
doesn't like clubs. She doesn't like
Yeah,
going out to
my wife's the
parties.
same way.
She likes to travel. If we going somewhere, she wants to catch a flight somewhere.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Or do something with the family.
That's your plus two then.
you know.
Because Chris plus one.
If the wife coming, Chris ain't coming.
Nah, she loves Chris.
He's a part of you now.
Yeah.
If you had this is called the choices yours. Someone books you. The equipment's already there. It's the same bag. It's the same date. They book you for a corporate party, a house party, or a club party. What are you doing?
I'm doing a corporate party because there's probably more money in that shit.
But the money's the same for all three
Oh,
parties.
money's the same.
Yeah, money's
So
all
you
the
said
same.
corporate party.
house party
party.
or club. The equipment's already there. It's the same bag, but they call you the same day. Chris call you and say, "Hey, somebody want to book you today for a corporate party, a house party, or a club party. What you gonna pick?"
I'll probably do the corporate party still because I think that's gonna open doors with that corporate company to do more shit with them.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking long term.
Right.
Long-term
you know,
relationships.
Yeah, and I think the club will come
Right.
and the house party. If you're not family, I don't want to be there.
There you go.
You ain't feeding me right.
right.
Yeah. Family take advantage too.
They do.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
They do.
I think my family stopped asking me to DJ because I said no so many times.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes it becomes a burden too.
Right, and sometimes I feel like you inviting me just so I could
So I can
DJ.
DJ. Right.
Would you invite me if I wasn't
Right,
DJ?
right.
I get called now. So you know what? Not I know friends though.
Right. Yeah, so I got somebody
I can hook
do
you up
it.
with a DJ.
Yeah, for sure.
But you never know too. Family could be charging at the door. You don't need them. Yo, we got East Styles inside. From Hot 97, you know East Styles.
Have you heard it?
Have you heard of East Styles? We throwing a rent party. He don't even know it's a rent party.
It's a rap
What's
party.
$5?
$5.
7 with a drink.
Right.
Here's a drink ticket.
With a drink ticket, with a Corona. Shit, but all right. This next game right here is called Lyrically Correct.
Okay.
Basically, song lyrics, right? They got their own rules. They got like a timer and you drink and stuff like that, but we do things our own way. Like Uno here, we make up our own rules. So there's no timer. It's a song lyric. You have to finish the lyric.
Okay.
All right. So what's Too Short's favorite word?
Too shorts.
Too Short from Cali. What's Too Short's favorite word?
Bitch.
There you go.
Biatch.
Yeah. What did the big timers wear with their gator boots?
Fuck.
What did the big timers wear
gator
with their
boots?
gator boots? Chris? Almost.
By the way, we need that vinyl. I can't find mine.
I think I have mine. I have mine. Okay, you know?
Pimped out Gucci suit.
There you go.
Pimped out Gucci suit. I'm like humming this shit trying to remember the lyrics.
All right. This is a good question here. This is multiple choice, but we're going to see if you can get it first.
Okay.
If you get it first, you know you're a pervert.
Give me the multiple choice.
All right, so what size drawers does Maya wear?
Small?
That's a part of the multiple choice. So it's A, small, then you got size 2, size 0, or size 4.
I'm going to say size 2.
Size 2? No, size 4.
Size 4.
Monica got a little body.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
got the
Maya got a
wagon.
little body on her. Shout out to Maya. So which side did Snoop Dogg hang his blue flag?
On the left side.
There you go. According to the locks, what is the key to life?
Money, power, respect.
There you go. Now you got the hang of it. You got the hang of it now. That's what's
like
up.
that.
I made up for the samples.
Yeah, the samples.
made
I
it for the
fucking-
samples.
Yeah,
Yeah, we made
I
up for the
bombed
samples.
on the samples.
Yeah. How do you feel towards people downplaying the radio these days because of streaming?
I think they're wrong for doing that because when you're on radio, your music takes on a whole nother life form. And you can ask artists this. That's why artists still want to be on radio.
They want to have a radio song.
Right.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
when your song gets on radio, it becomes more mainstream. And that some artists have 1 million streams. You're not making fucking money from that, not much.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even half a cent.
Yeah. So if even half a cent, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's less than that.
There's like 3/4 of a penny or something
Right.
like that. What the hell is that?
Some wild shit. But 1 million streams don't mean shit. But you get played 1 million times on the radio, it means something. Your shit is gonna take off. That means
Right.
more shows, more tours,
Right.
more money.
Right.
'Cause
More people listen to
Yeah.
it as well too.
in reality, the way these artists make money today is shows.
Yeah.
If your shit is on radio nonstop, the radio station is gonna book you for a show. Then you're gonna have your own tours and all that shit. Your shit becomes more mainstream.
Right.
The streaming, to me, it doesn't mean shit.
Right.
So you're thinking having a single or music out promoted more for the radio than streaming?
Yeah. But people get caught up in those streaming numbers too. That's also, people could finesse that shit.
Oh yeah.
You buy streams, you do all this shit,
Yeah.
and it's like, what does that mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people get caught up in those numbers and be like, oh, this person did this many streams. So, how many you bought? How many of them are real?
Yeah.
I mean, I think artists that get hot on like any streaming platform, like on TikTok or whatever, they have to have a banging record too on the radio to get more
I don't know.
notice. I think. You don't think no?
I don't know, because sometimes we start playing records off it because
TikTok.
it's popping on TikTok.
Right.
But older records though, or newer too.
Knew
both?
It. Knew it both.
Both?
Yeah. The bosses see the numbers and they're like, let's try it out. And if it translates on radio, then
It works out.
do
Yeah.
that. And then also, we're grabbing a younger audience. Because
Right.
you got to remember, we trying to stay alive here. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Right.
So we want to grab the younger audience
Yeah.
too and keep them tuned in and engaged.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense on that part. Yeah.
but that TikTok shit might be a wrap soon.
Well, that
way
shit
it's
passes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way it's going. And
Let's
it seems
see
like
what happens.
they're pushing to pay the artists more for streaming.
Right.
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 Because Spotify they
Hey,
racking up.
they
racking up.
They
Racking up.
billionaires. Or
Billionaires.
beyond. You know what I'm saying?
And how you get 1 million streams, you only make $10,000.
Right. Right.
If
right,
that.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
if that.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
That
Right,
shit
it's
is
crazy.
crazy. So if you could have done something different on your path, what would that have been? In hindsight, what do you say? Damn, I should have did this, or you wouldn't change anything.
I think I would have been more vocal about what I want to do and where I want to be at. I'm not a person that likes to ask for favors or
Yep.
ask people for things.
Yep.
And Syph was like that too, and he always would tell me that's a downfall. He was like, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
So he was like, if there's something you want, you need, you ask for it. If you feel like somebody could do something for you, ask for it.
Right.
Okay.
If it's something that you want to get or where you want to be at and they can help you,
Right.
don't be shy or scared to ask for it. And I think that's important too, to have a gauge, like not be annoying about shit
Right.
and not be the person that's always asking for shit.
Yeah.
But if there's something that's really important that you want or that you need or that, somebody that's close to you can help you get there, ask for help or guidance.
Right.
And I think I would have done that. I would have been more vocal. And I think being more vocal about what I want. Instead of just waiting for shit to happen.
Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah.
I bug the shit out of people. I'd be asking, motherfucker, yo, yep, it's me again.
Yeah.
I think I would have been further in my career if I would have asked for more
They're
shit.
more vocal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
I mean, yes and no, because I mean, now with everything you got going on for yourself right now, it's never too late.
Right.
Right? It's never too late. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you've been here multiple times,
Yeah.
DJing, but it's just Orlando. I mean, besides Orlando, what other city you say would be popping that you DJ at before?
Well, Miami, of course. I love Miami. But I really enjoy St. Martin.
Say more.
Okay.
St. Martin is a vibe.
Yeah.
I really liked it there. I feel like it's a kind of an untouched island and then they just love music.
You
All-
play hip hop
all
or
kinds.
soca there?
Hip hop. Well, I played both. I played hip hop. I played soca. I played house.
Okay.
I played reggaeton.
Okay.
Everything was a go there. Like people were just wanting to party.
Receptive, yeah.
So I really like St. Martin a lot.
I haven't partied yet. I've been there, but I haven't partied
It's a
yet.
small island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very small.
Yeah.
Dock right there, it's right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's St. Martin and St. Kitts.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can walk the island.
You can walk, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
It's like that, yeah. I mean, I won't walk.
beautiful
it.
island, though. It's
It is
definitely-
beautiful. It is
A
beautiful.
lot of Chinese people out there, too.
I hope it doesn't get fucking Americanized.
It's,
with-
no, there's a lot of Chinese people moving in over there, and they buying up all the land and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go to Japan soon. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's on our bucket list, too, but I just want to go buy records.
We're going with empty suitcases.
I'm going with empty suitcases coming back with 45s.
Cass one used to tell me that every time he'll go to Japan, him and enough will get an empty suitcase and come back with kicks, like a suitcase just of limited sneakers
Yeah.
from Japan.
I'd go buy the bootleg shits. I ain't gonna hold you on that. I wear the bootleg shit, no problem. It is what it is.
One time use.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Shit, when I lived in New York, I used to go down to the fucking fashion district and buy the bootleg uptowns
Fuck it.
all day.
One day.
Right, a couple day wear, trash them, $20. I got another fresh. You know what I mean? They hurt your feet though. I ain't going in front on that shit, but I don't give a fuck. Who gonna come take my sneaker off? Tell me my shit.
Check it out.
Fake.
Check it fake. There's no secret check, is there?
There ain't no
Like
sneaker check.
jewelry.
Right. Like you motherfucker get with the diamond
Yeah,
tester
yeah.
and shit.
That shit real?
That shit real? Yeah. Fuck out of here. I ain't paying no fucking $500 for a pair of sneakers.
What are your top 5 DJs back then and top 5 DJs now?
Can they be the same?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
some
we say-
people
yes.
crossed over. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a crossover, yeah.
They're still relative.
And there's no order either.
All right, no order. I'll say Kid Capri. this is gonna sound like I'm just picking my friends, but they really are my favorite DJs. Cass One, I think Cass One is the most underrated
Rated
DJ.
DJ, yes.
This guy's skill set is crazy, and the way he listens to music, like I remember we was at the station one day and the song had just dropped and he played it for the first time. He listened to it first in the headphones, and he jumped to a certain part and played that part and was cutting and then brought it back from the top. I was like, yo, bro, you just heard the song.
Right.
How'd you know to do that there? He was like, oh no, I just
did it. Yeah.
and he DJs in reverse.
Oh, his crossfader.
The crossfader and the levels, the volume, everything.
Okay, down is up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And like the left side is on the right,
Right
side.
side.
The right
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
I remember one time I had to DJ for him in a club. He had to use a bathroom or something. He's like,
He
yo,
fucked
play
you
2
all up.
songs. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, this shit is fucked up. Yeah.
This one time at the station too. I had to tell him to play music from the computer because I was like, he forgot to switch the
Oh, the crossfader. Yeah.
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 And I was like, yo, what's going on here? This shit broken.
Yeah.
But but yeah, Kid Capri, Cass One, Camilo. Let me see the other 2. I have to say Enough. And number 5, Mr. C.
Okay. The finisher.
Yeah. Because Mr. C his library is so crazy. I remember one time when I first started Hot 97, he used to do noon, so it would be after the morning show.
Okay.
And we would still be around there prepping for the next day or whatever. And he played like this Snoop Dogg song. Like it was like a B-side record. And he was like, you don't know that song? And I was like, no. He was like, I want to report on that shit tomorrow. And I was like, what the fuck? So I asked Rosenberg and Cypher still there. I was like, yo, do y'all know the song? They was like, we have no fucking clue what that is. And they're hip-hop nerds.
Right.
They was like, we don't know what the fuck that is. So I looked it up, and then I fucking just copy and pasted whatever I find online about the record. And then the next day, I put it in the booth. And he came in the booth. He was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, you told me to have a report.
Right.
And he just started laughing. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, you did it. That's all that fucking matters.
But I think his knowledge of music is so extensive, and he has everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
And that's work.
yeah.
That's not easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly digging. I'm constantly always digging too, but wherever the fuck I'm at, if I hear something and if I don't think I got it,
Right.
I take note to myself and then I check the laptop.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, those are my top 5 then and now.
Then and now, both.
Yeah.
Both. Okay.
Taking the drive from the BX to Orlando, what 10 albums you gonna have in your car?
Ooh. This is why I don't drive from New York to Orlando. Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
Illmatic. The Blueprint. Something from Bob Marley.
You seen the movie yet?
Yeah.
What you thought about the movie?
I enjoyed it, but I feel like if you don't know shit about Bob Marley, you're gonna be lost. So you're not gonna really understand it.
Right.
I think should have been longer or more depth into it.
Yeah, but in that time span, I think if they did that, it would have to be like a series on Netflix or
Right.
some shit. Like, but I think it was good for what it is. And I know a lot about Bob Marley, so I think I understood it more. But I could see how people who don't know much about his life could be confused or be like, "Yo, what
Right.
the fuck is
What's
going
going
on?"
on?
here?
Yeah.
Let me see what else. What other albums? You said 10?
Yeah. It's a long ride, remember? That's where you fly, you say, but it's a long ride.
Right.
It's a CD change in your trunk. You can't take the
You can't
CD
change
back.
the album.
You know
No
what,
streaming,
why
no
it's hard for
streaming.
me lately? Because I've been streaming a lot. And then like I go to like playlists. You know, I like to hear like, cause there's shit that I would like to hear shit. I would listen to shit that I don't know about yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love discovering new music.
Right.
Like the Soul Lection playlist. Like I love those kind of vibes because it's different. That's why it's hard to pick these albums.
Give us artists then.
Okay. So I said Michael Jackson, Bob Marley,
Mm-hmm.
Hove, Nas, Kendrick. Well, I'm not a huge Kendrick fan, but I really love that album.
That's a
Good
great
Kid,
album.
Mad
Yeah,
City.
it's a great album.
I think the storytelling throughout the album, I feel like that's how albums should be.
Right.
I like Drake a lot. A lot of people don't like him as much, but I really like Drake. Black Coffee.
Okay.
Let me see who else. Like a lot of R&B too. Jodeci. Who else? So that's 8. Pun.
Okay.
And number 10. Oh, I throw in number 10. Luther Vandross.
Okay. It's a solid list.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Solid
but-
list. It's all right. It's all right. I might take that ride with you.
Have you noticed any influence in your children on the craft?
Yes. My daughter, when she was younger, she would play around with my equipment. Because back then, you know, I didn't have much bread, but the equipment was set up in the house.
Yeah.
And she would mess around with it a little bit. My son, though, he's 7, and he's really taking a liking to DJing. So I caught myself, like, being a little bit too technical with him.
Okay.
Because he's so young.
Right, right.
But he's learning about the BPMs and what blends with each other. So I was trying to like be more technical. Right now, he just wants to play the songs he likes.
That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And fuck around with it a little bit. But I am teaching him about the BPMs. And every day when I come home, he's like, Dad, can we DJ today?
Yeah.
And not every day we go downstairs, but when we have time, we go down there. And I made a crate for him in my laptop with like all clean records and shit like that. So I'm like, that's your crate. That's your special crate. You go there.
Right.
Yeah, we want
So-
to no ski you or no
ski
you.
or no
Right.
hands on your knees.
Hands on your
Yeah.
knees. But he
The only thing is, he's probably listening to that shit in school.
probably.
Yeah, I mean, but at least you gotta. He knows the difference from house and school. That's
Right,
that's
right,
what's
right.
important.
For sure.
You know.
But it makes me happy to see him.
Yeah,
on it.
he's enjoying it. Yeah.
But then I'm also like, this is a rough life. I don't know if I want this shit.
Right,
for
right.
you.
right. Yeah. They don't. Everybody thinks it's all fucking glamour and glitz, and
Right.
they don't know about all the bullshit you got to put up with.
Yeah. It's a hustle. You're working for yourself. You're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
There's going to be great days. There's going to be horrible days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to roll with the punches. Figure shit out.
You still working on your clothing brand?
Yeah. So Chris is my main partner on that. So he runs that.
Okay.
So because for a while I was just like, I'm trying to do too much. And he has a passion for it and he knows what he's doing. So he runs that. It's called Takeover. With the mindset of being the best of whatever it is that you do. You're a DJ, be the best DJ.
Right.
You're a trainer, you work out a lot, be the best. It's just to encourage people to want to take over their craft and be the best at whatever it is
Right.
that they do.
Right.
But yeah, that's something that we started a while ago, and we were back and forth with it. But now we're taking it more serious, and in this next year, pushing it to a bigger direction.
That's what's
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we see in 5 years from now.
Me?
Yep. Well, I know I'll be in 5 years from now.
Hopefully, Bitcoin makes me a millionaire. Fuck. Well, 5 years from now, I don't know if I'll be living in New York. Been thinking about moving out of New York, but it's somewhere not too far. Maybe here. I don't know. But like going back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
I just want a better life around for my kids. and
Yeah.
shit.
Absolutely.
But 5 years from now, I see myself DJing more globally
Okay.
and playing more global music.
Right.
Not just because sometimes Hot 97 is a gift and a curse.
Yeah. You get stuck in that.
Right. Some people
In
look
the
at you and
niche.
they're like, "Oh, he's a hip hop.
He's a hip hop DJ. Yeah.
Oh, he plays hip hop only."
Right.
You know, but I love house music and I want to
Mm-hmm.
do more of that. So I see myself being more global as a DJ in 5 years.
That's what's up.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You got the clothing brand too.
Yeah, clothing brand and then
Manage your son probably DJing, you know?
right, shit, right. These young kids can make money off DJing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Put them on TikTok.
Right. If they don't ban that shit.
I don't think they're gonna ban it. I think they're attempting to do it, but there's so many independent businesses that all their money is generated just from TikTok.
Right. Right.
You know, and then you got the influencers
Yeah.
Right.
and the OnlyFans chicks that are on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
All that, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of money made there.
There's a lot of money made there.
Yeah. And I think
a lot of people that lost their job during COVID became millionaires on TikTok.
Right.
Because they had nothing else to do at home.
it's amazing to see like how, like just doing simple shit, people are so interested in it.
Yeah.
You know, like even like, so for this trip, I was like, yo, since we're not really sleeping, I'm gonna just post everything on our stories.
Mm-hmm.
And the engagement I've been getting on my Instagram stories from just posting my personal shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It like went up 10 times.
But you stay home for a month and work on something and promote that. That shit ain't going nowhere.
Ain't
Right.
Nobody sharing shit.
No,
Not
They
a
want-
goddamn thing.
And my friend Iran, she told me, she was like, yo, do that shit. Let them see the behind the scenes because that's going to create more engagement. And I was like, all right, fuck it. And I did it, and it's working. I think people want to see more personal shit. People are nosy.
The real you.
Yeah, that's why they watch the reality shows.
Yes,
Right.
people are nosy.
The
So.
people, they want to see. Want to see where he's at.
But Instagram is free marketing, so got to market myself if I want
Yeah.
to.
No, absolutely.
Right,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
Right.
And I get it. A lot of DJs too are like, yo, I don't want to do the Instagram shit. I don't want to be on the internet. And I get it. I'm not a social media kind of guy either.
Yeah.
But people around me push me to do more on social media because
Right.
it's free marketing.
Yeah.
Right.
And in the business that we're in, again, like you gotta evolve with this shit or you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm just trying to stay ahead and trying to evolve with everything that's going around.
Right. Good for you. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, keep it up.
Any final words to our viewers and listeners?
I just want to say thank you to you guys for having
Thank
me.
you for
man.
coming.
I think what y'all are doing is dope, and keeping it DJ. You know what I'm saying? Not getting
Yeah.
into like the
Bullshit.
gossip and
Yeah,
shit.
no, we don't want to know about how many baby mamas DJs got.
No, that
You know
shit.
what I mean? We don't
Saying-
care about none of that shit.
Right.
We want to know why you love it or made you start doing it. 'Cause
Right.
Everybody took a different path. Everybody has a different story.
Right.
It's a
And-
platform for the DJs.
it's a-
I mean,
right,
you don't care if
and-
6 months to a year you've been DJing.
And to me,
everybody
the-
has a story in the
and it's-
beginning and the end.
Right, and people want to know, like at the end of the day, no matter how big of a DJ, everybody had a mentor. Somebody
Right.
helped you get up there. Nobody just became fucking big overnight because they just became big. Nah, they had steps. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So,
And I think I was blessed to have some great mentors throughout my journey, like Cypher Sounds,
Right.
Cast One Enough, Camilo, Ebro, Rosenberg.
amazing
Yeah,
mentors.
I'm mad he canceled his fucking Orlando tour.
Oh,
I'm
Cypher?
mad. Yeah, I was trying to get him back on the show.
Just trying to get Cypher.
That would have been a
can't-
great
But
podcast.
they canceled. They canceled the
Eventually,
Orlando show.
eventually we'll get him.
They
Yeah.
canceled Orlando and Tampa show. They canceled.
Damn. But yeah, I had some fun times, and Cypher used to make me do some shit when I used to intern for him.
Oh,
but-
we heard a lot of stories also to Bobby Trends because they also shared a lot of things also.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Trends.
Yeah, they both came up on
when
the
we
flex.
interviewed Bobby, yeah.
Yeah, when we had Bobby, he told us
a lot
some
of
shit
stories,
about.
yeah.
So they
Cypher
call
Sounds.
it the School of Flex.
Okay.
So that's what I went through.
Oh damn.
But it made me appreciate shit more,
No,
Right,
absolutely.
Right.
for sure.
Then there's like
Not
it's-
bad school.
And it's not a bad school, right? And it's gatekeeping to an extent.
Right,
Like
exactly.
they
Right.
testing your knowledge, testing how bad you want it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
He going back
thinking
here
about
nightmares.
yeah,
He got
PTSD.
nightmares.
bro.
PTSD out this motherfucker. My bad, yo. He got DJ. We can't fuck up his brain. We can't fuck with him right now.
But yeah, I just was thank you guys and shouts to my mentors and all the young DJs. I think get to know your music, spend time with it. I know it's like, oh, I got it on my laptop. Let me just go out and make some money. I get it, but I think to be a great DJ, spend time with it and perfecting your craft and learning how to open, how to do mid, how to close when you're in the clubs.
Right.
And don't short yourself to just doing one thing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
So how can anyone book you?
They can hit me directly on Instagram. Just DM me DJ Stylez, or email DJStylesNYC@gmail.com, and we'll work from there.
Dope.
Yes, sir.
You got anything else, bro?
No, I'm good.
All right, so we would like to salute DJ E Stylez for sharing his stories on Respected DJs podcast. Many thanks to you, our loyal listeners and viewers, and as always, we have another exciting episode coming up. Stay tuned, and until then, I've been your host, DJ Khaled, alongside DJ Junebug for Respected DJs podcast, and we are out.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Street Dreams Music Group. Play that, play that, play that.
DJ Enough, a true Brooklyn native who has made a mark on the world of hip-hop. From his early days on the turntables to becoming the heartbeat of Hot 97, DJ Enough has always kept it real. His visionary spirit led to the creation of the Heavy Hitter DJs, a collective that's been a powerhouse in the industry. Let's not forget, he was the maestro behind the decks for the legendary Notorious B.I.G., helping to shape the sound of a generation. DJ Enough, thank you for your relentless dedication, your incredible talent, and for always representing Brooklyn with pride. DJ Enough, Respect the DJs podcast, salutes you.